Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's like 7 o'clock at night. It's so windy and I just felt a little bit inspired, and I also want to use, excuse me, I've just had my dinner, my Lethal Cosmetics customised 12 pan palette. Try it out and see what we think. So I've got my skincare on and I'm just going to pop some of this tinted moisturiser on rather than getting out foundation, because once I film it I'll be taking it straight off. So let me get in there. I'm gonna just take some of this. This is in the shade medium and it is so nice, and it just evens out the skin tone. Does anyone else at this time of night or even later decide to film a makeup video and then it's just like, what am I doing? I really hate this ring light, do you know that? I don't know if it's a mixture of the ring light and the phone or what. Well, maybe put it down like that and then it won't go in and out of focus so much, and I'll bring it as close as I can. Right, so I only chose one matte shade, which is this one here, and it's called Undone, and I'm going to take that over my lid first of all. I'm just going to take it on a little small brush and sort of build it up, I suppose. Whoa, super duper pigmented, as I knew it would be. Oh my gosh, that's so pigmented. I'm just kind of stamping it on and placing it where I want it to be first. I think that's the best sort of method for me to use. Doesn't matter if it goes down onto my lid. Now, so far there is zero fallout either. Excuse me. I just sneezed earlier and it is now like... I've been quite disappointed actually in the lack of YouTube Halloween videos from people that I follow. I haven't done any because I know that I'm rubbish at them, but I know quite a few of my that I'm subscribed to that are amazing at Halloween looks, and I don't know, I look forward to it because I am so rubbish at it, and not a lot of people have really done that. I'm still just stamping on the colour here. So it's a bit disappointing. Like, I've seen people put photos up or it's like such sped up, and I don't know about anybody else, but I like to see the whole process. I don't just want to see a speeded up version. I'm not caring how long the video takes. I want to see. So that's been a bit disappointing this year. I wish Jordan Hands still did her channel and Halloween looks, because she did edit them, obviously, but she didn't cut out, you know, the majority of it, so you were getting excuse me, such a dry throat. You were getting the full, you know, vibe of her looks and getting to be sorry guys, part of the creation mother. But I believe, I don't know though, I haven't looked up her channel, but I believe that she had stopped. You hear that wind? That she had stopped right. I should have brought in a drink, but it's through in my actual bedroom. Just lightly sort of blending the edge here softly. This is what I do to try and kind of figure out where I need to possibly add a bit more in or take a bit more out, and when it can become, sometimes becomes messy. Okay, I'm just going to dip into my What's My Pleasure palette and take one of these matte shades. This is why I'm not that fussed about getting the mattes, because I can take them from other palettes. So I want a smaller brush, and I'm going to go into Kitten Fish, and I'm just going to sort of add that lightly. I should have said this will be a long video, but you know me by now. If you don't know. Looks a bit crazy to me, but did I just leave that on my pajamas? I did do a clean brush just to blend it. Okay, now let me just move that away. I'm going to stop for a minute and I'm going to go and do a little bit of a cut crease, or try it, and then I'll come back. I'm back. So I've just used my concealer, where have I even put it? Oh, back in its paw. And just carved out my lid a little bit. And I am now going to apply this gorgeous shade, which is called Synth, I think it is, which is this absolutely stunning stunning. Lethal Cosmetics. This is what it looks like. Let's just try my finger. Now, it looks a bit more textured. Don't know if you can tell there, the way my eyes are. But it's an absolutely stunning, stunning shade. Like, look at that. It's so pretty. I love it. Maybe just use this brush just to sing me out a wee bitty. I'm living my best life here, guys. It's such a process though when it comes to colourful looks. I think anyway. Some people just smash it straight out the park with the colourful looks, but I do find it a bit more stressful. Or any coloured look that I've done that I think actually looks half decent, I end up doing in my own time and not filming. And when I put the camera on to film, I'm like, it didn't go the way I wanted it to. But this shadow, it's like, look at it. I don't even think the camera's doing it justice, and it probably isn't because it's such an annoying camera phoneness, but I love that, I love that, I love it. Right, this kind of patchiness is needing a little, just stuck my nail into the shadow. Hold on. It's needing a little bit more of something, so I'm going back into Kitten Fish from the Colourpop palette, which is slowly becoming my second favourite Colourpop palette because, let's face it, So Jaded is the OG palette for me when it comes to Colourpop. I'm just going for it. I don't even care right now. I'm just going for it. I'm sure some people will think I look like they made an average or something. It's big, it's bold. I watch people like Make Me Up Missa and all that, doing all these absolutely fantastic, like, bold out there, mad looks. And they make it look so easy. And then you get me trying it and it's like, what the hell just happened? I'm sure you're all thinking that the now while you're watching. I'm like a purple butterfly. Another reason I can never do more and more creative looks is I just don't have the patience to sit there and do it. I just don't. I honestly do not have the patience. And then I'm going back in to that darker purple as well. Just to, I feel like here is so patchy. So maybe just run a little bit of that on there. Now we're running a little bit of this Lethal Cosmetics one. Just around the outside. Wee, no. Okay. And then I'll get another clean blend blush. See, my partner, he always says to me, why do you need so more makeup brushes? This is why. I have used 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th brush that I have used, and I've only used 3 shades. 8, like actual 3 shadows. But look at that purple, isn't it stunning? Now, me being me, of course, though, I've got to add a bit of something else. So I'm going to take this gold called, I think it's lithium. See, because the names are on the back of the palette, that's the only thing when it's a custom palette. And this is super crumbly, this shade, I have to say. I'm shutting my eye a bit because I don't want the glitter going into my eye. As you can see, there's fall down with that. I'm then going to take this little brush and I'm going to go into this deeper tealy shade. And I don't know what this one is called. And I just want to take that just under my eyelash there, so that we're getting a bit of my love of green in there as well. Because you just know that I've got to. I'm just pulling it up slightly. While doing that crazy face. I think this one is called Ariel, this shade. Gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Look at that. And what's left on it, I'm actually just going to take a wee bit and put it in the middle there. And like the reason I'm happy enough to have more shimmers and duochromes than mattes is because I would happily just put them over my lid, like one shade and no matte shade. But look at that! I actually love it. It's so nice. I feel like I want a bit of the teal colour here though as well. Maybe just to make it a bit more wacky. Isn't that stunning? Like, so stunning. I just wish my goddamn eyes would match. I was watching that Smitha and I think I have got uneven hooded eyes. Like, honestly, because look at that gorgeous shape. And then I come over to this one and it just like takes the piss. Just what's left on it. Right, I think I'll stop there. I'm going to get carried away. I'm just going to go back into the purpley shades, that first one that I took, and just pop a bit more of it over my lid there, in case any of the pigment of that got lost. Stop. Step away from the shadows. Now, for eyeliner, I am going to take my Charlotte Tilbury one because it is really, really good and intense. This look is all about the eyes. I am not going to do anything more with the skin. I'm going to put some mascara on. This is such a brilliant mascara, this. Look at that. I'm so happy, honestly. It means so much to myself when a colourful look turns out. Okay, I wasn't going to do any more to the skin, but I think I will add a little bit of the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in Tan Lines, just because I've really been loving this. Let me get a teeny wee brush. Not that one, there's the other one. I've got this wee brush. I'm just using this like mini contour brush from Real Techniques. And I'm going to just lightly take it over my face. It's just so nice. I love it. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of, oh, I've moved things around, so I'm going to take a little bit of my Chanel blush, and I'm actually just going to put it on the same as the brush that I used there, just for a wee something on the cheeks, nothing too much, because obviously it's about the eyes. The eyes are the main focus. Oh, let me just get off my hand. And then I'm just going to use my Doll Beauty highlighter, and I'm going to go into Viva. And we are going to add that to the cheeks. A little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. And then we need a nudish lip. I'm actually going to go in, no actually, I'm going to use Fenty Foozy Gloss. I could just eat these. I don't know if my mascara will have set yet, so I don't think I'll bother using a setting spray. And let me just get my brush. I've just washed my hair today, but it's badly needing dyed. This is my finished look using my 12 pan customised Lethal Cosmetics palette. It's not utterly fantastic, but it's not bad, I don't think, personally. So please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell to be notified of when I next upload, and I'll see you next time. Bye.